Hey, happy OONSDAY, guys. Look, it's a mom other than Cutie Monster. Thank goodness we're getting close to some other characters here. This looks like it's either Excitable Bill or Jill. Kind of looks like Bill to me. And 3 little babies. Very windy in the woods today. It's very noisy. Just spread out all the dog food and a whole bunch of peanuts. Hopefully these guys get all the peanuts before the squirrels and chipmunks figure it out, and the blue jays. So yeah, I came and 2 of my plastic water bowls were all cracked and broken. So I think they were being a little rough in desperation for water. It's been really hot. But my metal bowl over here, it's nice and full with cold water. And I'm going to have to get more solid metal bowls to hide around here. I trekked in a ½ gallon of cold water and then a couple liters on the sides of my backpack. So trying to figure out how to carry as much as I can all at once. It's pretty heavy with all the food. But if I have to do more than one trip on these hot days, that's what I got to do. But they all know where I live. And I have tons of water sources in my yard in anticipation that they show up at night or the afternoon thirsty. So there's always a drink within walking distance. Plus there's a pond not terribly far from here. So it's not like they're gonna drop dead of heat stroke. They know where there's water. And when I got home from work today, little Napoleon was trying to fit his whole self into a water bowl. It looked pretty funny. But I'm gonna put out the swimming pool tonight. So yeah, looking at Bill's babies here, they're about as tiny as Cutie Monsters. So probably born around the same time. Looks like a couple brown ones and one a little more to the grayish side. Got a little diversity there. One has Bill's colors, the others are a little different. I always wonder who the dad is. And one big male that I always thought would probably sire a bunch would be Grizz, because he was such the alpha. And I saw Grizz last night, and I saw Brutus, both hanging out by the bird bath. I had a little bit for them over there too. I put out a lot of bird seed last night, guys. A lot of sunflower seed, a lot of mixed bird seed. Makes me wonder if one of those boys isn't the daddy. Still no sign of Mr. Wiener. Have no idea where he is. Oh. Mama's taking him for a walk. Ooh, look at those mushrooms there. I know where there's some other mushrooms I could show you guys too. Look at the vivid colors on this one. So this is referred to as chicken of the woods or sulfur shelf. You'll see that yellow color on the outside, and you'll have a pinkish to an orangish color in the middle. The underneath is mostly yellow, and this is a pretty good size for when you'd want to harvest it to eat, should you choose. Now there's only 4 mushrooms in the state of Wisconsin I trust picking to eat, and this is one of them. The other is morels, puffballs, and shaggy manes. They look poisonous as all get out, but no kidding, they taste like chicken, thus the nickname chicken of the woods. So here's a broken log that's pretty old. It just gives you a good idea of the inside of a hollowed out tree where these raccoons squeeze up in. Now this would be, a baby could squeeze through there, but probably not an adult. But that would be ideal for a squirrel to come in through there and then have all this living space and size. But look at, you need a really big tree. Here's some idea of the width of it to hold large species. And so when we clear cut forest and we say, oh yeah, but we plant new trees in its place, well, that doesn't do any good for raccoons and for squirrels that need big trees to live in. So okay, the babies don't even know I'm here yet. And let's see if Bill finds the water bowl. Bill, you gotta climb over that log. There's lots of fresh, cold water. Uh-oh, baby saw me. I think baby's gonna go find the water first. Bill, I got my whole backpack here. There we go. Get some water. go get some water. It's so hot out. You know, this wind is keeping it pretty nice though, I have to say. It's probably about 89 degrees right now. Yep, she's lapping it up, and now the babies hear that. The babies are gonna get a drink. Two of those babies are just playing in their little swimming pool. And Mama's eating the food. So that one baby is getting squeezed out, which is so sad. That baby wants a turn. Come on, guys. Let that one in. Oh, nice cold water on a hot day in the middle of the woods. That's perfect. Well, all the babies are up there. And Mama, I wasn't filming. Mama just tried to teach me a lesson. I was getting bold. I went on the other side of the log to try and get close to film the babies in the pool. And Mama hopped up on that log and bolted at me and sent me diving right over this log. And I got a little scuffed up there. My fault, not the raccoon did nothing wrong. Didn't bite me, do nothing like that, but charged me and said, "Whoa, these are my babies. There's a safe space. Thank you for the water, thank you for the food, but do I look like Cutie Monster to you? No." So I totally respect that, and I'm hurting, and that's on me. So I got a root canal yesterday, and now I got a scuffed up shin that hurts. Thank you, tree. But you know what? Congratulations for being a mama and for doing your job. That makes me happy. Because if a park goer comes in here and tries to approach that raccoon, that's what you want. You want that raccoon to show who's boss and to stand its ground. Are you going to let me get my backpack? Can I please have my backpack? I will get it, and I will back away slowly. Because you're such a protective mama. Oh, that's right. That's right. Goodness sakes, I treat you so good and you charge me? Well, hey, little Napoleon. Can you do me a favor? Can you go in the woods and talk with Bill? Look at what Bill did to me. Oh, yeah, and it's nice and it's puffing out. Ooh, it hurts. I had ice on it, but you know what? It's a blessing. Because the dentist has me on 3 ibuprofen with an extra strength Tylenol combined. So guess what? I'm not feeling it so much. So if I didn't have that wonderful root canal, this whole leg thing would probably be a whole lot worse. So yeah, I came home and I washed it up real good, put some peroxide on it, and then I had an ice pack on it for a long time. It ain't so bad. And the raccoon did nothing to me. It was just me crossing the boundaries with babies with a protective mom, and that mama did exactly the right thing. And I will not hold it against Bill. Or Jill. I still can't tell which one that was. You know, when they get pregnant, some get a little puffier and a little different in the face. And Bill and Jill were already so close to each other. I'm having a tough time lately because everything's in a different setting too. And their personalities, what side of the patio they always like to hang out to, and how they approach me at the door. That's it. All the dynamics are different. There you go, you little monster. How you doing, little monster? There you go, buddy. There you go. You've taught me lessons too. Sometimes I forget. They're not all like Cutie Monster and Mr. Wiener. I just can't sit there and touch their belly, or I'm going to lose a hand. So that was a nice little lesson, actually. So Napoleon is smart. He is the only one here enjoying all this water I got out. And I filled up a large container back by the shed with deep water so they can play in that tonight. Tons of water bowls, bird baths everywhere. So this is the place to be. I know a lot of you are concerned about my setup in the woods, that I ain't got enough water. It's very difficult for me to do all these trips back and forth without being obvious with neighbors. And plus I have a full-time job and I have a house to take care of. It's just a lot. And they are used to coming to this yard. They know where to come for water. They can do the walk, so it's not like there's no water options for them. And that new development right next to that park, they put in a pond that's deep and full of water. So there is water, but obviously it's nice for them to have it right where they eat. But I'm doing the best I can at the moment. So my couple plastic ones, they kind of fell apart. So I gotta put more metal ones and hide them throughout that new feeding area, and try and have a camouflage so park users don't see it and walk off with them. So that's kind of the tricky part right now, is me finding ways to hide it but yet make it so the raccoons can come across it. And just so you know, blue jays love peanuts, and blue jays love dog food. I've seen blue jays many times fill their gullet with dog food and fly off. So that is bird food right there. And these guys just keep showing up and taking all the blue jay food. What are you gonna do? Happy OONSDAY, guys.